A plan to bring Amtrak back to Louisville is moving forward.
WDRB Stefan Johnson explains who and what got that plan back on track. Stefan?
Well, the last time Louisville had rail service, it operated out of the Union Station building behind me here at 11th and Broadway. Well, this week the city received a federal grant that has a lot of people excited about Amtrak coming back to Louisville.
I am one of those people who does not drive, so for me public transit is a way of life.
Peter Gianti is waiting to board a Greyhound bus to Nashville.
So being able to get around to other nearby cities is really important.
He's also familiar with Amtrak and loves the idea of getting the service back in Louisville.
I've taken Amtrak for between San Francisco and Sacramento in the past.
We put together this partnership to reach out to begin the planning process to get Amtrak back to Louisville.
Friday morning, Mayor Craig Greenberg announced the city has been awarded a $500,000 planning grant to bring rail service back to Louisville.
This planning would be for rail service that goes from Louisville to Indianapolis and then on to Chicago.
2 decades ago, Amtrak canceled 18 long-distance routes, including the Kentucky Cardinal line from Chicago to Louisville. The last passenger trains crossed over the track in July of 2003, but it has remained a hot topic.
As our city continues to grow, it's time we grow with it.
Earlier this year, President and General Manager Dale Woods shared his point of view about Amtrak.
Just imagine being able to travel to Chicago, Indianapolis, or other cities faster.
We are very excited about this as we look to continue to provide new ways to get to and from Louisville.
Mayor Greenberg says this is just the first steps, but feels confident we're on the right track.
We hear often from people around the city that are looking to travel by rail, and to be able to go to Indianapolis and then on to Chicago, that's a great first route for the city.
And it's a route potential passengers say is needed.
I think ultimately Chicago would be a more frequent destination, but for Cincinnati or Indianapolis or Nashville in particular, I think it's a no-brainer.
And Indiana has received a separate grant to look at connecting Indianapolis to Chicago. With photojournalist Neil Johnson, I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.